Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I should work on that audio just now. Should work on that audio just now. Oh, holy shit! 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's continue. Please, if you can hear me, indicate. Let's continue. Okay. I guess I'll stay with Raphael Michael. Thank you for confirming. Okay, it's better now. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what I was saying, back to what I was saying, uh ha, the boss himself, the tsunami of politics. The picture I just saw now, it's very, very motivating. Like it's motivating. It's very motivating. Don't worry, we'll see to that. A bit more later, I'll drop a video analysis, and I guess I'll be using this picture as the thumbnail, the cover of that particular video because the motivation is too much. Well, let's continue. Let's go back to our initial business for the day. So I was saying that the Labour Party team identified their weakness as a software engineer, and the judges are reviewing their supporting document for that. The name of the weakness has not been made known yet. We are waiting for the judge to grant the LP team permission to proceed. That is where I think I stopped the last time. The second weakness is A initial. He's not a star witness slash expert witness. Cross examination yet to start. Then a little court. I was thinking Ota will just raise his hand and get everything in order like a magic. LP, the evidence that we wish to call the witness for is on page 82 to 85. My lord, can the witness be sworn? Court, they are there for that. Witness swears. Court is going on. So I guess it's becoming more interesting, more and more interesting here. It's really becoming more and more interesting here in the court. Sorry about that failing breaks from my end. That was terrible. It was from my end. I had a bridge of I have a bridge of network problem as well. So while we wait for more updates to drop, more transcripts to drop, let me quickly switch over from Gen to Light. 1 minute. Yeah, thank you guys. So let's continue. Evidence are overwhelming today. The evidence are overwhelming, and the picture shows clearly that justice is what we need at the moment, and standing very close to our mandate. This man has placed us on a path that all of us are happy to be part of this movement. We are all very happy to be part of this movement, and for once I go say I see Nigeria where everybody dey happy say we dey court. Welcome back everyone. Next no go. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I left you guys. The network breakdown and all of that. So, but we are back now. We are back now with thousands of evidence, with thousands of evidence, with thousands of support. We have our first witness, who is a software engineer. He will be climbing the court soon to testify. Then more and more of that is coming. Apparently, LP are not done cooking. Baptist, una go chop belle full. Even carry takeaway. Shebi una sabi rig. We sef sabi recover mandate. New cat IF. Oh, we are still talking about the evidence and all of that. The thing is just alarming. The well-packed evidence in court today is turning my head. Like I said, I wish I can share my screen, but I can't do that. So it's beautiful to see that a lot of people are actually so interested in this whole case. A lot of people, and it's my joy. I no go lie now. Like, it give me so much immense joy to see that we have this collective aim, and we are fighting for one goal, and which is getting back our mandate. And having a working Nigeria again is not impossible. Let's not deceive ourselves. It's very, 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 very possible. It's very, very possible. I repeat, it's very, very possible. The LP legal team just called witness 2 to stand. So the judges are here, and first of all, okay, I think that is old one. So we are making loads and loads of progress here and there, and it's beautiful to see that God is on our side. God is on our side. Wait, I am hearing. Let's diverse while the IF stuff is loading. Let's diverse to this story I'm hearing. I don't know. Just the way Mr. Nelson, AC, I don't know if she's still here, and others help to clear this out. Let's declare this for the benefit of others. So this one is coming in from Christian News, and it says, I read. Let me read it out. Christian News is, I think it's not even a Nigerian news. It's the federal government has outlined a national pay policy, which is called NPP, to check irregularity in the workplace and to ensure appropriate earning for Nigerian workers. The chairman and chief executive officer of the National Salary, Income and Wages Commission, PEPT, disclosed this on Wednesday in Abuja. While interacting with the newsmen, Inter noted that the policy will calculate the number of hours a worker spends in the office and the quantity and the quality of work done, which will determine salary payment. He said what it entails is that when people are working in any country, even in your own private organization, you have a policy guiding them. For example, a fresh appointment in government, you know that you will work for 35 years or at age 60, whichever comes first, you leave that system. So those are the kinds of policy you have to put in place in order to earn that salary. You have to be at work from a particular time in the morning to a particular time in the day or night for those who do shift. For those in the information sector, Good morning, all the way from Canada. Thank you, Nino Brown. Thank you for joining us. So let's continue. Are you going to get a fixed salary? Are you going to get additional allowance? Are you going to get fringe benefits? Because sometimes fringe benefits might not be in terms of cash. Do we give a voucher? Do we give a voucher to the hospital, or do we give a staff? Do we give a staff boss to take you home? These are parts of what will be defined as pay policy. How many times do I need to pay in a year? Should it be every month? Should it be every week? And how many times should I give you increments? You know, for some people, you for some people, you have to automatic you have an automatic increment after 1 year. Obi Witness today is a software engineer and architect. His witness today will shock the world. We are waiting. We are just waiting. I'm just using this paper, whatsoever policy, to wait for my transcript to load. We are waiting. Thank you, Nino Brown. We are already on that spot and light at the moment. That is what we are waiting for. I trust me, like the image I saw, and having a software developer, software engineer, sorry, as a witness in court today. That court will crash. That court will crash for our own good. It will crash for our own good and for our own benefit. So our hands are crossed, and we are patiently waiting to see more of the witnesses that are coming. So we are waiting patiently for the witness to be called up. They should take their time, do all the necessary clarification, verification, and whatsoever they want to do, and present him to us. Let him speak to the world. Let him educate the world on what really happened from the 25th of February to the 18th of March and all of that. Let him come and tell us what he has found and why he chose to be a witness to us. Okay. So you can now say you can employ a driver, but you will not be able to pay 30,000 per month. That's now become a policy in your home. If you want to have two drivers, two things will happen. It's either you increase your budget of income to be able to meet two drivers, or you negotiate with the driver to come between 8 in the morning and noon. This constitutes what you call your own local policy at home. Well, what I'm actually reading here, let me go back to the topic, like the subheading, so that you understand. Tinubu plans earn as you work pay policy for Nigerians. Do you think it will work? Do you think pay as you go policy, I mean pay as you work policy? I mean, Bushman, I don't already call am pay as you go policy. Yeah, and I no go blame me, I no too go school. Pay as you work policy. Do you really think it will work? Do you really think it will be possible in this country of ours, this country called Nigeria? Emmanuel say no, it will not work. Please, can you explain why you believe it will not work? Maybe your explanation will help some of us come back to light. Okay. Good afternoon. The iron boxes that came to court today is mind blowing. I think I'm the only one seeing those boxes, and like I said, I cannot share my screen. I think some of you would have been able to see what I'm actually seeing from here. The boxes that came are just too many. Ugo, thank you for confirming that boxes are many, which shows that a lot of evidence is on ground, and also we are ready to really take this issue to the next level. There's this picture I'm seeing here. And this poster just said, Daddy is smiling and looking at our evidence in court. They haven't seen anything. No one steals Peter Obi mandate and gets away with it free. Everyone in your house is dancing. Even me sitting down here, I am dancing as well. It's just that I'm dancing in my spirit. Make some of una no think say I don mad. So that's why I still dey match brick for ground. But right after this live, I'm going to turn on my home theater and listen to some Peter Obi. Na my president e be. We are one better tomorrow. No go vote Olodo. Oh no. So back to I'm trying so hard. I don't know. Network is slowing this whole processing down today. Someone just messaged me now and said, "You are bigger than this. Go get a Starlink." Oga, I'm not bigger than anything. Oh, if God want to use you and bless me, better talk now. If God want to use you and bless me, I will humbly and gladly accept the Starlink. Stop saying I'm bigger than it. You know how much in my account? 250, 250 naira. Because you see me wear fine shirt. I beg you. And I know the person is from this life. Person is from this life. Just send that message now that you are bigger than this. Go get a Starlink. Let's continue, Jare. Mind people where they want Jesus. So FYI, I used to read names and addresses of witnesses, but I haven't been told it's pointless because it's public info announced to the hearing of everyone in court. So they are still the witness in question. I guess they want to avoid calling their name since this is a public hearing, but I don't think it's necessary whether call their name in the public or you don't call their name in the public. I don't think that is really necessary. What do you guys think? Do you think their names should be mentioned, like the tech guy and other ones that are ready? Do you think that they should call their name publicly, or should just be something that should be done privately? But let us know what you think in the comment section. Let's interact. I opened the quota area for those of you who would like to join. A lot of you, I don't know if you guys are shy of participating. Nobody accepted. Eze, who wanted to join, said he did not see the link in the description. I believe if by the time he was able to see the link, he had left the live chat. But well, it's fine. You can do that by contributing. Just say your mind. Tell us what you think about all of this as we wait for more transcripts. Let me read this out again. I used to redact names and addresses of witnesses, but I haven't been told it's pointless because it's a public domain. Public info, sorry. Announced to the hearing of everyone in court. We are waiting to get it. We are waiting. We are seriously waiting to get it. Tinubu Nelson N said, "Oh, okay. I when the live went off, I wasn't able to add it as a way you can join. So maybe some other time. Sorry about that. Everyone in my house is dancing. Tinubu will know about all the witnesses. It's not the public that will harm the witnesses." Okay, I understand this now. Yes, I think it's not about the public harming the weaknesses. It's about who we are fighting against. Yes, it's a good point there. There's a good point there. And yeah, it should be kept private. We should just present them, we state whatever they have to say, and yes, we can proceed from there. All right. Thank all of you. Thank all of you for uh, joining this live. Thank all of you for joining this live. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Despite the bad network that is disturbing us here, you guys still find our time to um, come on board and join us. So that one alone is a big one for me. Now, second and third architects, you also agree that INEC transmitted data generated and imputed in the beavers into the INEC server. Can you read paragraph 16 of your statement? Witness reads it. Second and third, second and third, that second and third correspondent, you are not in position to tell us the 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 number of software that were developed. The argument have started. The argument have started. The arguments have started. Everything is about to come into place. It's about to come into place. It's really about to come into place. I love this. I love what I'm seeing here. I love what I'm seeing here. Seriously love what I'm seeing here. Okay. This is, I don't know, it's slow today. It's still somehow slow. Very slow. Very slow. I think we should take another one. I don't know, but Tinubu taking Akpabio as his choice for Senate president. Well, I'm not even interested in that one. Yes, the will of God will be prevailed. Emmanuel Madoka, thank you for joining us. The will of God will definitely be prevailed. We are God's own children, and yes, He will turn out for us. Tinubu told me Akpabio is the choice for Senate, and I should lead his campaign. Ali Ndume opens up. This is coming from Sahara Reporter. This is coming from Sahara Reporter Web. That is really not our concern. Whoever wants to, they should do it. They should just do it. Our basic concern is getting our mandate. And that's why we have our witness on ground, and the court is open. And yes, yes, we are set. So the southeast is completely from the scheme of things. Peter Odi, well, if you're if you I don't want to put I really don't want to talk about that issue of those people. That's the problem we are facing now. That's the problem we are fighting now, and that's the reason why we are in court. That's the reason why we want our mandate back, because someone like Obi will not be biased in selecting his government, and I'm so sure, and I'm 100% sure that people that will be in Obi's government will definitely be more of more of youth, vibrant youth, home and abroad, home and abroad. Those are the people that are mostly going to be in this government, this our own government, this Peter Obi's government. It's not this old cargo game they are still playing around. Different criminals from different background with different color and different shades. It's still the same old game, and that's why we are in court, and that's why we are going to change it. That's why we are going to have something better. That's why we are going to have a new government that this country will be proud of, this country will work with, that will work well for all of us. Okay, more updates is here. Let me throw more light, and let's go back to. So the weakness is, okay, a little recap here. The weakness is a tech engineer, and he's standing in for Labour Party. The argument has begun already, but there's a little head up from that particular one. The witness is being interrogated by respondent. First, he introduced his name as Chinwo, an architect and a software engineer, and he was asked questions concerning Amazon Web Services. The witness said he used publicly available API to arrive at his outcome. A little argument ensued when the second respondent did not understand what the witness was saying. The witness was asked if the material he used in conducting his reserve were submitted in court. He said no, but it's in my laptop. It's a browser. More interrogation ongoing. So it's sweeting me. They sweeting me in my body. They sweet my body. Oh, they sweet my body. Oh. The respondents are embarrassing themselves in court by asking the witness tech questions. They don't understand themselves. How do you ask for a browser to be tendered as evidence in court? Is the witness supposed to print out a welcome screen or what? Okay, more updates from the court. They will not let him speak. They keep asking him for yes or no answers to questions that requires explanation. He even offered to demonstrate, but the lawyer got furious. This shows of backwardness in the court appeal is embarrassing. Oh, lo, lo, lo. They will not let him speak now. Why would they let him speak when they don't even understand? How do you tell somebody to extract content from inside the browser and bring them as evidence in the court? I've never seen that though, and we all know that it's not every part of browsing history that you can actually save as a file to print out. We know that. In fact, most of the browse history you cannot save them. Not all you can actually save, especially when, anyway, so most of you will not understand that one. I mean, some of you will even know and pass me, but I guess you understand what I'm saying. My heart bleeds each time I perceive the silence of God. No, on Nigerian, this could be a punishment. The whole mystery is mysterious. uh I don't think God is silent, but just that he's slow to action. And for reasons best to us, I think him being slow to action is for our own good, because if he was quick to action, a lot of things would have passed us by. So him being slow to action good and the good of everyone around. So it's really what it is, and that's why he's God and his ways are not our own. I don dey turn pastor. Peter Ode Hapumaka, let's concentrate on the topic of today. The truth is that there is a backup of the INEC beavers. Well, and if the backup does not correspond with the evidence that they are presenting, then there is another issue there. That's what you need to understand, because whatever they have backed up, if the results are different from what the original result sheets that Labour Party have collected from different polling units, because a lot of those result sheets, most of those people actually took screenshot of those results. They might not get all, but I believe the ones they will get will serve as enough evidence for all of this. And I feel that's one of the reasons why they are very scared at the moment. Okay, we have some documents. Please, can we have a recap of today's court hearing? We are still ongoing. We are still at the moment now. The witness is presenting his that's funny. Bring a browser to court. Very funny, sir. Very very funny. How do you bring a browser to court? Like a I don't understand. Well, it is well. The documents in court are Beavers and IREV report for Bayelsa, Edo, Bayelsa, Niger IREV, Edo IREV, Ekiti IREV, Benue IREV, Adamawa IREV, Akwa Ibom, Ogun IREV, Bauchi. Please note that INEC is still owing Labour Party team some documents. So whatever you see today does not mean that all the Labour Party have to present for this case. There are more documents on the way. That's just a little heads up. So more documents are coming. More documents are coming. More documents are coming. God bless you. I love you more. Uh, like I said, Mr. Peter, I don't know if you're a Mr. or a Miss Peter OD. Please, if you really want us to talk, send me a message on Instagram at lionmarktv underscore. That's the only way we can talk. I cannot release my private number publicly here. Thank you. Then please, can we have a recap of today called sitting, please? Sitting update. We are still on that. Chi bless Chi boy channel. We are still on that. The court is still sitting, and the witness for Labour Party, which is Chinwo, and who is a software architect or so, is still updating us. So I'm just waiting for the transcript to load, then I'll read it out. And today, a lot of witnesses, a lot of evidence came from Bayelsa, Ogun, Akwa Ibom, and other places. So just stay put as we read more of that here. The LP lawyers are discussing motions they filed in May and June against the respondent, but never got a response too. The judges are deliberating. Yes. This case is only way to solve the problems in Nigeria. This court case goes to the heart of the issue. No rule of law. We have seen the extent of the problem that we would not have seen. That's coming from Princeton Ojibe. Then Nigeria Promise said Beavers printout is standard set by Supreme Court. A Beavers report by INEC is not equivalent to the direct Beavers printout. Nigeria Promise, can you break that down a little? Because I don't really understand that, and I believe others here, a lot of people here did not really get what you mean. Beavers printout is the standard set by the Supreme Court. A Beavers report by INEC is not equivalent to the direct Beavers printout. Oh yeah, okay. Our chairman is in court, Mr. Peter Obi, but this man is still kind-hearted enough to tweet about the dismissal of his friend. He tweeted 3 minutes ago. I think I should just read that out for you guys. He said, late yesterday, I received a huge shock. The devastating news of the death of Senator Annie Okonkwo. I was aware that he was sick, but I pray and hope for his full recovery. Distinguished Senator Annie Okonkwo was a veteran of Nigerian politics. P.O. Peter Obi. Okay, legal team that just testified today is the vice president and lead software architect and engineering at PJ Morgan Chase UK. No go play with Labour Party. Hey God. Let me read this out again because Make I no go use over excitement forget say sometimes I dey fast in this reading, so I will take it one after the other. Now you now know who this Anthony Chinwo, who just finished testifying, is. Now he said Anthony Chinwo, the second witness from the Labour Party legal team that just testified today, is the vice president and lead software architecture and engineering at JP Morgan Chase, UK. Within few minutes of his cross-examination, he firmly stated that AWS has 99.9 reliability. Okay, I think I got the full transcript, the full the detailed information now. This is from the software engineer. This is like a conversation. Why is INEC objecting its own certified document? Does it really differ from what they used to declare their winner of the president? I don't know about that. Now, APC, he said he is a software engineer. Weakness, which is the software engineer and architect, sir. APC, it was your knowledge of software engineering and architecture you used to type his witness statement. Witness, it is my knowledge as well as my finding from investigation on public IREC IPI that drove my finding. Justice Ugo, is it proto or portal because I have written pothole? Don't understand that. Witness, sorry, it's a portal. APC, in your testimony, you did not say you are an architect. Witness, it is not necessary. APC, I need a yes or no. Witness, it is not my testimony. APC, where you work and your experience is not your testimony. Witness, it is intentional. I have a reason. APC lawyer is now on top of his voice. I say it is not here. Witness, it's intentional. APC lawyer, it is not here. Witness, yes, it's not. APC lawyer, what software are you referring to in paragraph 11 of your statement? Witness, I use public IP, that's app programming interface. Justice Bolaji, slow down. Justice Sami, we are not software engineers. Justice Ugo, you use them for what I am writing. Witness, I use them to collect all information during the election, polling unit information, and APC lawyer on top of his voice. Will you stop? Excuse me. APC lawyer, where are the documents? All you mentioned, you do have it here. APC witness, it is on my laptop and it is also on yours. It's public information if you just browse. Are you getting what is happening here? APC, I need a yes or no. You are in court, excuse me. Then San equal to objection. It's a technical question. Let him explain. APC, it is not technical. What technical don't make me raise my voice. He claims he is this and that. He is a software engineer. You are using out of my time. My time. Stop this. Why is APC lawyer shouting and blabbing? Witness. It is on anybody laptop. Justice now. Those that don't have laptops. Witness. It is also on your phone. Justice tsunami depends on their phones. Depends on their phones. So these bad bills go shit. APC lawyer is currently shouting, excuse me, I need a yes or no answer from you. Witness, witness, witness. No, I can't because explanation are needed. This witness is giving me joy. One has you for this witness. Oh God. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Let's continue. A lot of evidence is just making today court case sweet. There is flow, but it is sweet. It is sweet to see. It is sweet to see. We are on a roll today, faster than a rocket. You snooze, you lose, and fasten your seatbelt because it's getting hotter in here. Who they? P, we've been waiting for you for a while now. We are hoping. I don't know if you guys understand what I was reading, but that was a conversation between the APC lawyers and the witness, which is Chinwe, who is an architect and a software developer that works with JP Morgan in UK. And from everything he explained now, I guess he is only clearing them that this is something that you can actually get on your phone. I store the information on the internet. You can go there, get it, and just continue. It's getting hotter in there. It's really, really getting hotter in there. Don't even. All right, guys. This is a bit of an old story, but I think I should read it out because with what is here, it's shown channels. Can you prove the election results were manipulated? Peter Obi, if I tell you everything, what will I tell the court? You know I am obedient. They said we should go to court. I will go to court and prove it. I will challenge this rascality for the future of this country. That's coming from my humble president, the man himself, the man of the people, our respected leader. So actually, guys, I think I'll be leaving you guys. Good evening, everyone. I think I'll be leaving you. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Hey, it's Joe. I think I'll be leaving you guys here, but expect a summary of the video in a video format that will be dropping this very evening. I'll be doing a summary of the whole court hearing this evening, and I'll drop it as a video because this whole slow network is a he's should be a do, I guess. So I'll be doing it as a summary and I'll drop it. So if you're new here and you have not subscribed to the channel, please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel because that one goes sweet show if you subscribe. Like Ace said, she gets her notification whenever we come on here live, whenever we are here live. Are you the moderator on WhatsApp, Peter OD? I don't get your question, Peter OD. Which WhatsApp? Which WhatsApp? Please clarify that. So we're rounding that up and putting everything in place for us. The whole court hearing today is actually slow and it's making this live section looks boring. So I would just prefer to round it up maybe in a video format. I know it will not take long. If I can actually rush it, highest 20 or 25 minutes, I can rush it. You can just at your own comfort take a breakdown of it and go through it. I think it will be more better like that than the boring live, because the live is really becoming boring. I talk 1 minute, I wait for like 2-3 minutes before information drop, and it's really not interesting again. But that's what is supposed to be. Since this is a live section, this is not this is a live section, and even if I was there in court, they will not allow me to live stream from inside the courtroom. You understand? So it will still be a little bit delay, but I thank God. I thank God. Oh, so this is why they are threatening you. Gosh. Meanwhile, all RFI did this morning was argue against creating loopholes via the pension. Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk about those ones. Something went wrong again.